Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And today I'm going to share with you a video that I've never done a video like this, but I do every month, once a month, a top 15 what sold or like highest selling items. And one of my viewers actually suggested maybe doing a top countdown of items that aren't selling. And, I thought that was a pretty good idea. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to share with you 15 items that have been sticking around in my store, my inventory for either going on a year or over a year that just, for whatever reason, are not selling. So if you want to see what's not selling, what I can't seem to get rid of, definitely stick around. I get inventory from a various different places, mostly online. I do a lot of mystery boxes, and then that does ultimately, I try to pick and choose what exactly I list or don't list, but ultimately sometimes I get stuck with stuff that I maybe didn't pick myself or I thought was going to sell, so I listed it and then it didn't. So this was a very interesting, when I went to go pull all the screenshots and see what exactly has been sticking around the longest. I'm a volume seller, so my goal is to really move things out, ideally within 90 days, but really once it gets to like 6 months, 9 months, I'm really like looking to try to figure out what to do with it. But this stuff, for one reason or another, it's still here. So I'll show you these 15 things, and definitely feel free to share your opinions on these items, maybe why they're not selling, or just if you want to poke fun at them or whatever. I'll try to share with you where I got it from and how long I've had it, and we'll laugh about why they're not selling. So make sure you subscribe if you like reseller content. I love sharing with you what's working for me in my reseller business, or in this case, what isn't working for me, in hopes that it helps, just maybe help you make some decisions about your own reseller business and things to pick up and maybe some things to avoid. Hit that like button if you could. That definitely helps out the channel. And let's go ahead and get into it. So 15 items that have been in my inventory for way too long that have not sold. First one is this white, it's like, well, it's an off-white zip-up jacket. The brand is Daily Ritual, which I don't actually know where this came from, where this brand is sold at. And this came in a Women's Most Wanted box from Helpsy Source. It is a size 16, and I mean, it's a nice jacket as far as I can see. So I decided to list it kind of just based on style and the fact that it's a good size, but it hasn't really had any interest. I listed this on January 17th. For context, depending on when you're watching this, I'm making this video mid-December 2024. So this one is going on 11 months of being listed and not selling. Then there was this purple, I don't even know, it's sort of like a bodycon dress. The brand is Narcisco Rodriguez, which when I looked it up seemed to be a higher end brand, not necessarily luxury, but definitely higher end, retailed for pretty high. This was in a Helpsy Source mixed brand box. I had never heard of this brand before. This dress did seem relatively out of style to me, but sometimes when it's a more high-end, or a designer brand, which this was Italian sized, so I'm like, okay, well, it's made in Italy or whatever. Sometimes stuff doesn't necessarily have to be current style if it's a classic brand. So I decided to kind of just list this. This is probably going to go to ThreadUp here after the holidays if it still doesn't sell. But I've had this listed since the beginning of January 2024. So again, going on 11 months, and this one still has not sold. Then there's this pair of Everlane jeans, which I realized actually I didn't have these listed on Poshmark, but they were listed on eBay or Mercari, so I can't say they haven't sold because they weren't listed. That's not true. But these are like an aqua gray color. They are new without tag. They came in an Everlane bottoms box. In fact, I think they came from the very first Everlane bottom box I ever bought back in January of 2024. Technically, I bought the box in December 23, and I didn't get it all listed until January. I did get several pair of these jeans in this color throughout the months. I've ordered the Everlane bottoms box over and over. I love getting the Everlane bottoms from Helpsy Source. But this particular, I don't know if it's the size. They're a size 27 tall, which I usually do pretty good with the tall sizes. And I've sold all the other ones in this color. I just, for whatever reason, this color and this size is still here. I did cross-list this to Poshmark once I realized it wasn't listed. I don't know how long it went not listed, but I did put those on Poshmark. But they were on eBay and Mercari, so, I mean, I don't know why they haven't sold. These are the Run-inspired cropped 2 from Lululemon. The pattern is called Flowabunga Beach Floral. These came in one of those Lululemon secondhand boxes I got from Helpsy Source. This is over a year. This is from December 2023. Actually, the next two are Lululemon from December 23. And I wanted to make sure these got in the countdown because, you know, Lululemon is relatively sought after, not as much now as it once was, but there was a time when I could go thrifting and pick up basically anything with a Lululemon logo on it. Didn't matter how old it was. I mean, as long as it wasn't like completely worn out with holes and stains, I would still be able to sell it. And these are nice in the sense that they're like, there's nothing wrong with them. They're in really good condition, but I don't know if it's the pattern or the style. They are dated a bit at this point, but I can't move these to save my life. And I am sure it has to do with, you know, an older style, but I wanted to throw it out there. It doesn't seem to be the case that you can just get any old Lululemon and sell it anymore. Same with these. These are the high-rise crop Wonder Unders, and they're like a black and white color. These are a size 4, also from a Lululemon box that I ordered from Helpsy Source back when they had those late 2023. And these are still here too. I can't move them to save my life. Then there's these Natasha pleated crop pants. Actually, the next 4 are from the same box. These are from the Boutique by the Box Stitch Fix Contemporary box I ordered, which I did a 90-day update on this box long ago. And these 4 items, I listed them all in November of 2023. And so they've all been listed over a year now, and I haven't sold any of them despite my efforts to delist and relist and all that, and drop the price and send offers. And there really hasn't been a lot of offers to send because they really haven't had a lot of interest. But there's 4 items from this box that I still have. The Velvet Graham & Spencer cropped pleated pants. These are a size 2X. And these were all new with tag, and these were new without tag, but everything in the box was brand new, and it was from Stitch Fix. So unfortunately, this, I don't know if it's the brand or the size or both, but I can't move these to save my life. There's the mid-length panel dress from Scotch and Soda. I love finding Scotch and Soda. I've done really well with Scotch and Soda. Either not so much thrifting. I don't really find it thrifting, or I haven't really, but I've picked up some really profitable Scotch and Soda pieces from like buy sell trade stores. And so when this box had 2 pieces that were Scotch and Soda, I got really excited, and I was like, that, you know, that's going to be great profit. But this dress is still here. It's super cute. I was really thinking, okay, well, it didn't sell in the winter, but it'll sell in the summer. Nope, still here. And then there's the chunky color block sweater. This is an extra large, also from Scotch and Soda. This is a really nice, heavy, thick knitted sweater, and I think it's gorgeous. In fact, if I didn't live in Georgia, and if it ever got cold enough for me to wear a sweater like this, I would. I would probably just keep this, but it's not cold enough here ever to justify me like taking the tags off and wearing it, but it's so nice. And I for whatever reason, I can't seem to sell it. There's also this Maggy London dress. It's, I don't know, it doesn't really have a style name, and it's velvet, which I heard velvet is very in style right now. And to me, this is a really cute like holiday dress. So I was thinking, again, I listed it in November of 2023, and I'm like, this is for sure going to sell for somebody to wear to a holiday party. Nope. It sat and sat all winter. And so I'm like, okay, maybe somebody wants that Maggy London dress for this year for their holiday party. Well, it's mid-December. If you don't have your holiday party dresses yet, I mean, you're kind of down to the wire. So I no longer have high hopes to even sell it this year. So that one's been here over a year as well. Then I have these platform espadrille heels from Mark Fisher. They are a size 11, which is a bigger size for women. But I picked these up at Goodwill thinking they're super cute. They're a good size. They're really good quality. Mark Fisher. I only paid $8 for them, so I thought I could get an easy 30, 35. These have had no interest, like no interest whatsoever. Very disappointing. Again, I don't know if it's the brand, it's the style or what, but I mean, I listed them in November of 23, so they've had a full year to go through all the 4 seasons. I figured if they were going to sell in summertime, you know, they would have, but nope, not a chance. Then next up, here's another pair of shoes. These are the Re-Leather tennis shoes in Lily Green. They're from an Everlane sneakers box. When Helpsy Source first started offering the Everlane boxes, I bought a ton of the sneakers, and they were really, really profitable at the price point at the time, which was $16. Later this year, they raised the prices quite a bit, and so I couldn't justify really continuing to source the shoes based on the price of what I was getting for the sneakers and stuff that were coming in the boxes. But anyway, this was back when they weren't super expensive, and I've sold every single other pair, I think pretty much every other pair of Everlane shoes I had from those boxes. They were very profitable at the 16-ish price point. But these particular shoes, they're a size women's 12 or men's 10. So I don't know if it's the size. I don't know if it's the color, but I can't get rid of these. And I actually did sell them on eBay last month, but then the buyer never paid, which was really disappointing because I was looking forward to freeing up the space they're taking up. But for whatever reason, the Everlane sneakers did super well, except this one pair. Then there is this Mod For You dress. The brand is Yumi Kim. This one is from September of 2023. And I bought a Yumi Kim dresses box from New Without Tag Outlet. I think this might have been the last time I ordered from them because they decided to like tell me they can't ship to my address anymore. I don't know what happened to them, but I haven't ordered from them in a long, long time. The box itself was a total flop. In fact, I think I did like a dumpster fire compilation. It was back before I rated my boxes, but this one was a dumpster fire in its earliest form. And I have since unloaded all of the other Yumi Kim dresses except for this one, which is still here. It is a size extra small. I guess it's not the best style, and from what I hear, this brand does run on the smaller side, so maybe that's why it's not really selling. Is you know, it could be a couple different factors, but man, I really wish I could just get it out of my inventory. I paid $27 per piece on these, and that box was just bad. So unfortunately, one more to get rid of, hopefully sometime soon. There was this Neela bikini bottom. This was in a Helpsy Source box. It was the brand Lemlem, and it was all bikinis or swimsuits. I always thought of Lemlem to be a more expensive brand, but this box itself didn't do great for me. I do have a couple pieces left of the brand Lemlem, but this one has been around the longest. This is a bikini bottom. Size extra large. It's been listed since September of 23. Again, we've cycled through the summer season, so I feel like who knows when it's going to sell since it hasn't sold yet. I paid up for these two, 25 bucks a piece for the Lem Swim, and a lot of them were separates. So that's a bummer to have those still sticking around. There is two more here. This is the Hollywood midi dress in black from Nookie. And this was another like dumpster fire box from Boutique by the Box. The Nookie dresses, 38 bucks a pair. I paid, or 38 bucks a piece for that box. And again, I was able to offload, whether it had been buy, sell, trade, or selling in bundles or whatever. I offloaded all the other ones, but this one's an extra small. It's super tiny. It's form-fitting, and it's just still sitting here. It doesn't get any interest. It's a pretty dress, but it's just tiny, and the brand itself didn't sell well for me, so I won't be sourcing this brand anymore. This one I've had since August of 23. And by far the longest standing item in my inventory, that, my goodness, these are men's, so I can't send them to ThredUp. I guess I could take them to buy, sell, trade and see, but buy, sell, trade doesn't seem to take a lot of men's stuff from me. They are the Kenty Classic Striped Shorts from a Ted Baker box. Ted Baker boxes were from early 2023, Boutique by the Box. February 16th is when I listed these, of 2023. So these are actually going on 2 years, and they're just sitting here. They're a size 38. They're very thin. They're almost like, I feel like they're resort wear type. Like I would wear these, or you would wear these on a boat, but they're a size 38, and they're very thin, and they're very light, and I don't know. Actually, the Ted Baker boxes, if I remember correctly, did very well for me. It's just this one pair of shorts. It like, I feel like it's grown sentimental value. Like I can't get rid of it because it is the oldest standing item, and like at this point I need to prove a point and just like sell them. So let's see how long they sit here, kind of thing. I don't know. That sounds weird, but they've been here for like 2 years. I don't keep much of anything around for 2 years. So this is very sad story with these shorts. And again, we've cycled now through 2 summers and they're still here. So, but anyway, let me know what you think. If any of these brands or any of these items surprise you that they've stuck around so long, or if you have any insight into maybe why these items are not selling, definitely let me know. And I hope you like this kind of video. It's a little bit different. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. Yeah, I can't do them all the time, but yeah, it's definitely interested to see like what is actually still sitting around and just what won't move to save my life. So make sure you subscribe if you like reseller content. I love sharing my strategies and what's working or what's not working. Hit that like button too if you could on the way out. That definitely helps out the channel. And that is it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.